Decided to go for a Napoleonic theme in here. So the fleur-de-lis, which is supposed to depict a lily, was used for the 3 Napoleons. So I think the 3 fleur-de-lis like that was for Napoleon III. So I've put them either side of the window. I'm going to do some on the stairs next, and then I'm going to do some on the bath when I paint the bath. And I'm going to do a wall hanging up there above the bath as well when that's put in. So here we have lots of little fleur-de-lis. So Napoleon II had lots of fleur-de-lis. He wasn't emperor of the empire for very long though, but he had many. And the 3 big ones on the windows are for the 3rd Napoleon. So the 1st Napoleon had gold bees. So I'm going to try and do some gold bees somewhere as well. And this little cup, or little beaker, is a traditional shape over here for wine. And it is a Limoges. And I wondered why it had little bees on it. I think this is Josephine. And these were emblems also for Napoleon I. And a lot of his flags were covered with gold bees. So most of the decorating's been done in here now. I've got the main colours on the walls. And today Mark is going to start. There he is now, bringing the shower in. So the next bit is to start fitting. The bath is beautiful, very heavy. I've got a bit of cleaning to do still, try and get that last bit of stain out, but it's cleaned up pretty well. The sink is clean, just needs new taps on it and replumbed. And Mark is bringing in from the stables the shower, and the loo has got to come in. He's just brought the shower across, and the toilet's the next thing to come across. It's very handy having stables just so close by for storage. So that's the loo for this room. So Mark's going to have a busy day. First parts for the shower. There's not a lot of room in here with a huge bath in the middle.
No. I'll move the bath over in a minute once it's all packed. More bubble wrap.
Great, it's very useful. Wrap that around the plants outside.
Where's it going?
It looked great. It's almost done.
Almost. Just fit the handles. Got the little rubber strips to put on the door. Or doors. And then it's just pipes on the back and slide back into place.
Just making a wall hanging for in the red bathroom. I'm just going to take Mark a cup of tea. He's busy with the shower. I've just finished making a flag, which is going to be a wall hanging in the red bathroom. So I've done the traditional red, white and blue colours. The red is always on the furthest edge. But I've done it in an American style. They do drapes in America in a big way with their national flags, and they're hung like that. So that's the idea of it. I've just got it on my broom at the moment just to have a look at how big I want that to be. I've just made it with offcuts, So the blue was a pillowcase. The white and red is from the main bedroom here, so that's just all using up odd bits. I'm hoping that we can just put it on a couple of hooks on the wall above the bath, and then if we want to take it down to clean it we can, or I thought we might be able to use it over the front door at some point, so if we do anything for a national day here we could just hang it at the front. It's come up okay, that's 2 scrubs now, got all the paint and gunge off of it. I've just got something soaking over the plug hole at the moment to take the rust stain out, just some bicarb. And the sink's cleaned up really well too. So all the taps have just arrived and the waste. So I think Mark wants to do the floor first. So we're going to drag the bath forward and do one half of the floor and then pop it back and do the other half. Pop it is the heaviest thing we have in the house. Shower's all done. That's ready to be pushed back and all the plumbing sorted out behind it. It's got a nice big hole there to go through into the little room behind. I'm in the tent room, the red room, and I've just finished a pair of curtains there. So I've got to hem those. They've just been hung to see how they fall at the bottom. Our floors are very uneven, so there's no point just doing straight hems. I'm doing them to individually fit the areas that they're going into, and we need to do something at the top just to finish off that edge, which will most likely be more of the gold braid, this tassel braid that I've used around the room to go across the top there. So the next thing I'm making are the curtains for the bathroom. So the bathroom's through the hidden door. We've been doing quite a lot of work on. I've just finished the bath. It's the mirror for the red bathroom. So it's one from the Bricont. I was going to put a different one in there, but this one was already painted red, so I thought I'll just match it up to the red of the room and do a bit of gold highlighting on it, and then that will be good to go. It's going up above the sink in the bathroom. That's come out quite well. I like that.
There we go, start putting the tile floor down. I've got most of the floor done. I've used up all the adhesive I've got, and I've got to the point now where I need to walk on the tile, so I'm going to let that set and then start again with a new bag of adhesive to finish the edges and the cut bits. And of course move the bath, we've got to move the bath onto the tile so we can tile underneath it. But yeah, not unhappy with that. Getting there.
I'm in the salon, and what I'm doing is I'm just using the space on the floor. I'm running out of rooms that have got big enough space. This is a curtain in a sort of bronze colour, really fabulous fabric. I'm going to use it, I've already taken the header tape off, that's been used elsewhere, and I'm going to use this to make a bedspread for in the red room. So I've got 2 of the curtains, so I'm going to make 2 bedspreads and try and make them as glamorous as possible.
We're working out by the front door, and we decided to put up our lantern. So I've got a lantern that I put up yesterday. Just got to wire it all in. I'm going to do the same on the back of the house. So there's one at the back. See tonight what it looks like when it lights up. So it's dark now, so I just thought I'd come out and see how the new lanterns look, what sort of effect they have on the front and back. So that's the front lantern. That lights up the steps okay and the surrounding area. That's quite good. I'm quite pleased with that. And there's the back light. That lights up the steps nicely too. It really lights up the what's this bit called? Terrace. And that's the back light, and that really lights up the terrace well. It's ideal.
So today's my first bit of Christmas preparation. I'm making the Christmas cake, which is always a lovely start to Christmas. Making an 8-inch cake. I've used that tin for years and years and years, and I've always used my Delia Smith cookery book, so that's now ancient, but I have all my scribbles there so I know what I'm doing. I've got a double-lined cake tin, and I've got some brown paper to go around the outside as well, so I'm going to pop that in the oven now. The one good thing over here in France is that we've got the log burner in the kitchen, which means I can put my treacle tin on the log burner to warm up, and it makes putting the treacle into the Christmas cake really easy because it pours. I've had a few problems with ingredients. I had to get friends to bring certain ingredients across because this isn't something that they make in France. There's very little fruit cake available. So a double-lined tin, so 2 layers of greaseproof paper. Then the whole thing surrounded with, I've got a triple layer of brown paper held together with paper clips. And I'm covering it up with a single layer on the top, which I put a hole in, the size of a 50p piece, and again clipped it on just so it doesn't float away because I've got a fan oven.
And there you have it, one cake, all ready to be fed with copious amounts of alcohol until Christmas.